Anthony, what's up, bud? So let's go over your latest creation. So we're going to go over just kind of where I'm seeing you, and I want you to see where I loaded up a sprinter. Not sure exactly what his name is, but he definitely has some good mechanics, so we'll take a look at that and compare it. But as you can see, what we're doing is we're still trying to, remember, like I said, that left glute back here has shut off. I know we're trying to get that thing fired up and going again, but it's just your body's doing whatever it can. Just brain spinal cord, we just gotta reflip the circuit breaker, but it's doing whatever it can to try and utilize that front leg. As you can see, it opens up. You start with it open, but then it kind of opens again and the heel comes up, and then we're really trying to push. And I know in this position we were trying to get that front arm, or that left arm, I was trying to get you to fire that elbow back behind you, because what that's going to do, and as you can see here, we don't really do that. We kind of freeze and then we fire the opposite arm, the right arm, because that is going to bring that same leg forward, and your body's wanting to take that front leg and push off with the front leg, where we can't do that, unfortunately, in a lead off type of stance, because we can't lean out over our leg, which you'll see the sprinter do, and use our body's momentum to get us there. But what we have to do is we have to take this front arm, and we have to really, like I said, you got a hammer in your hand here, you got a hammer in this hand, and you're trying to hammer a nail right behind you. Let's say it's like directly behind you back here on a wall, and we got to get you to slam that elbow back and get that hand to fire this way, so that we can get this back leg to fire through. Because physics and locomotion, biomechanics says that the arm that fires back, or the elbow that fires back, is going to fire the same side leg forward. You see that? How that front arm is the one, or your left arm is the one that is pushing back, so that's what's triggering this front leg to go forward, and this is a false start. Let me erase that little hammer, fake hammer. So what we want to do is we want to fire that left arm, or left elbow, back first, and really just practice doing that before I see you on Saturday, so that we can get that motion. So let me take a look at this sprinter here. Okay, pretty cool little deal to see this. I know we cannot, under any circumstances, get into this position, in the block position, as a base runner, because we're going to get picked off, most likely. But as you're going to see now, what he's going to do is, yeah, he's using a little bit of momentum. He's got his weight, his center of gravity, his center mass sitting over his hands, so that it's going to make it easier for him to go forward. But the mechanics are the same. What he's going to do is he's going to take his right arm, and he's going to slam that thing back, because what he wants is, he wants this right leg or knee to get forward. So he's going to slam it, and it's not a 90. You're going to try and keep 90, but especially in the beginning here, you're going to end up going straight. So you're going to see him go pretty straight, but he's firing that arm back. You see that? So the arm that fires back is the knee that's going forward, the same side knee. You see that? See how he goes back and it brings that right knee forward? See that? And what you'll see when we do this right is, once we start on our acceleration, our takeoff, is you're going to see that foot, when it lands, is going to be almost behind us. Like with him, he kind of, let's see, where is he hitting the ground? It's probably about right there. You can see his foot is almost behind his butt here. Okay, but then what you'll see is that his foot will end up actually under his butt as he gets accelerated. So right there, okay, you can see he's a little bit more under his glute, which that's where he'll end up firing off. From there is that foot will be under the glute. So I know in our video, if we go back, okay, you can see where our touchdown, a little better, if I back you up a little bit, that's where you're hitting. So a little better, but we're seeing that foot still kind of in front of the pelvis. And it's hard as a base runner to get it there, but we got to fight to try and get those feet pushing behind us. That's why I got you doing the wall drill and doing a little bit of that pawing with the wall drill to get that foot. Imagine we have that steel pole in the knee, and we have to step that foot over that pole, step it over that pole to get and suck that heel to the butt as we bring it up. So these are things that you're going to have to work on that are mechanically based with that wall drill. And with our arm action, especially on that takeoff, we have to really clean that takeoff up and make it look like to where when we back the sprinter up, that whatever leg we want to go forward, we really got to jam that. See how far he's going? He's got a lot of shoulder mobility here too, because he's down. He's got a nice angle with that spine going through his head, and as he's a little down, you probably could have it up a little bit, but that's one of the things they want you to tuck your chin a little bit in the takeoff. But the spine needs to be straight, just like this, and he's almost got the spine parallel to the ground. You see that it's not up very much. And ours, if we look at ours real quick, as we take off, you can see the difference in spine angle here. Now a little better. We can probably tuck our chin a little bit like he is, but you can see the spine angle is definitely not very parallel to the ground. We're almost at a probably 45-degree angle, whereas with him, look at the difference in spine angle here is quite different. I mean, he's looking at maybe 30 degrees, maybe. So we can tuck that chin a little bit and keep if we keep that spine angle a little lower, that's going to make it easier for us to get our center mass almost over in front of our feet, so that we can get our momentum coming forward. But the big thing I want you to take out of this is the fact that whatever arm that you slam back, like if we had the hammer in this sprinter's hand, in his right hand, he's trying to hammer that nail right behind him, trying to hammer it hard. Okay, and then that's bringing the counter move is it's bringing the same side knee forward. That's how our mechanics work. It's all in the beginning. It's a lot of arm stuff. Like if I stop slowing this down, let me erase everything, and we just watch this all the way through, you're going to see super aggressive arm action in the beginning until he gets his legs going. You see that? Let's loop it. See if it'll do it for me. Okay, look at his arm action. Boom, boom, boom. As he gets his legs moving. That's what gets his knees to move forward. Okay, so that's what I want you to work on, is that arm action, making sure that we get your that left arm really slamming back and bringing that left leg forward. Okay, if you got any questions, bud, you know where to find me. All right, I'll see you on Saturday.